Mmhmm. Pasta is a popular ingredient for dinner ideas, mostly because it doesn't take long to prepare and there are countless recipes to try. This is but one of them. Usually for a recipe like this, people would use squash, but here, pumpkin is a little more accessible to everybody, so I'm using pumpkin instead. And starting off with 2 pounds of pumpkin, you want to cut it into 1/4-inch pieces, toss it in some olive oil and place it on a baking tray. Also, you want to rub 1 head of garlic with olive oil and add it to the tray. The reason why we're roasting them instead of just sauteing them in a pan is to get that caramelization and break down the natural sugars in these ingredients, which will give it a more robust flavor. While the pumpkin and garlic is roasting, you want to boil some pasta in salted water. Pro tip, always make sure that your water is at a rolling boil before adding your pasta, else the cooking process will take longer. You also don't need to add any oil to the pasta to stop it from sticking together. Just make sure that you use enough water. Allow the pasta to cook for 10 to 12 minutes. While the pasta is boiling, we want to go ahead and finely chop some rosemary and grate some cheese. I'm using cheddar cheese here, but feel free to use some Parmesan. Remove the flesh from the roasted garlic cloves. Add 2 tablespoons of butter to a pan. Add the garlic and pumpkin. And you want to season with salt, black pepper, paprika, rosemary, and fresh nutmeg. Add coconut milk or heavy cream and allow to cook for 5 minutes. If the mixture becomes a little too thick, add some water. Remove from direct heat and you want to toss the pasta in the mixture. At this point, you could add all the cheese as you grated, but I decided not to do that and just sprinkle it on the individual serving instead. For textural contrast, you could add some crispy bacon bits to this. That would go great in this dish, and you could swap out the regular cheese for something a little more opulent and flavorful like Asiago cheese. Going in for a sample, I found that it needed a little kick, so I sprinkled some chili flakes on it. So you could bear that in mind. If you want yours a little spicy, you could season it up with some cayenne pepper while you're making it. This is an easy 35 to 45 minute recipe to try. You could even make batches of this sauce and keep it in the fridge for the next time you want to make this dish. The full recipe is on eatahfood.com, and if you like this recipe, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Mmhmm.